Foclóir.ie show, welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to use the three main Irish language tools on the internet that's going to make your life so much easier if you're a parent doing homework with the kids, leis na póistí, or if you're learning the language. So Gaeilge, the first one is Teanglann.ie. This is most perfect for pronunciation and grammar. So let's show you here. So this is our homepage. You can choose your language up at the top right, Gaeilge or Abair.ie. So Abair.ie is English. So if we type in a word, which is what I usually use it for, type in a noun and you can click on pronunciation. You've got all your options here. So you've got your Irish English dictionary, which will tell you what the word is in English. You've got your Irish dictionary, where it just explains it in Irish. You've got your English dictionary, which would be the reverse. You'd type in school, you'd get school. You've got grammar, which tells you what type of word it is first. So this is a noun, tells you what gender. This tells you what group it is in the Teanglann.ie, which you don't need to worry about now if you don't know what that means. And then what you'll mostly use it for is to know what a word is after on, which is the article the in Irish, the school, because changes can happen after the in Irish, the after the article. And then the other time that you'll use it, especially as a beginner or doing homework with the kids, is for the plural. So the plural here is na scoileanna, the schools. So if we type in a word here where that actually changes after on, we have ban, which is woman. So it's feminine. After on, it takes a shevu, so it's on van, the woman. So if you're not too sure, this is where you would go to check that. And then the plural for women is na mrná or na mrá, depending on dialect, the women. Now, if you type in a verb in here, let's go for aber, which is an irregular verb to say. You type a verb under grammar, you'll get what that verb is in all of the tenses, and you'll get what it is in the question form, and you'll get what it is in the negative form. So we have aber, the verb to say. In the past, we'd say dúirt mé, I said. An nóirt mé, did I say. Ní dúirt mé, I didn't say. Then you have it in all of the persons here, or first person, second person, third person, all the way down in all of the tenses. Up here, the verbal noun is your ing form. So ag raw, you put in egg before here. Ag raw is saying, and then ráta is said, like bhí sé ráta ag an gcruinniú, it was said at the meeting. Now you have an amazing grammar wizard here. So if you type in a noun, you have to type this in Irish. So let's go with ban again. And let's go with good woman, banwa. So you choose your adjective, you have to type it in. So we type in ma. So then what happens when we join together ban and ma, good woman, we get banwa, good woman, or banva, depending on dialect. So there's a H added in here. That's because ban is feminine. But if you weren't too sure, this is exactly where you would check. Other ones it's perfect for is prepositions, because there are changes to nouns after prepositions. So if you were saying for a woman, go van, let's choose for and woman, and you'd see it's go van or do van for a woman, and dun van is for the woman. And this is the plural for women, for the women. So you can see how the changes happen to nouns here. Another great one is for possessive. So in possessive, we have a change. So let's go with mola, which is bag. And if you were saying my bag, you choose mo, and you would see it's movola, my bag. And then you can choose the different persons, like our bags, or mola is our bag, or Molly is our bags, plural. So this is an amazing feature of Teanglann.ie that I would highly suggest using. Can you use ChatGPT? Yes, but it's not always accurate. And if you're not fluent in the Irish language and you don't have a really good curmach, a really good knowledge of grammar, then you're not going to know if ChatGPT is right or wrong. It's especially bad when you ask for it for in bulk. So if you ask for like 10 sentences, 10 examples, it will sometimes just hallucinate and it'll make up its own grammar rules and it won't give you correct grammar. I'm able to use ChatGPT in my business. I try to fast track things. I see these mistakes every single day. If I was a learner, I would still be using Teanglann.ie and Foclóir.ie. In the future, when ChatGPT stops hallucinating and AI has progressed, it will be more confident with the Irish language, but for now it's still at this stage. Now, the next time you would use Teanglann.ie, or the most you would use it for, would be for pronunciation. So if you type in any word in Irish, you can click on pronunciation. If you don't know what the word is in Irish, you'll have to use the English-Irish dictionary first to get the Irish word. Click on the Irish word and then click on pronunciation. We'll look at that in a second. So under pronunciation, when a word does come up, it'll be a noun or a root form of a verb. Some prepositions, not all. You'll get a choice of dialects, Ulster, Connacht and Munster. If you're not too sure and you're a parent, you're doing Irish with the kids, you're not too sure what to focus on Munster because it's the closest to what the kids might be learning at school. It's closest to the standard Irish. Otherwise, if you have a choice of dialect, you can just pay attention to that. If you're interested in the difference between dialects, I also highly suggest just listening to each one, because over time start to see the patterns between the dialects because they always have the same differences. Now, for example, sometimes they don't have versions of words. Let's put in a verb in the past tense, huig. So you can see here for huig, they don't have this. If I wanted to see how to pronounce a verb in the past tense or any tense, I would then go to Abair.ie. Here you can type in any phrase you want. You can type in a whole sentence like hu is she'awalia. I'm just typing here with one hand, so this is why I'm getting clunky, because I have the microphone in the other one. You can type in a whole phrase or just a verb, and you can choose a dialect of your choice. Again, choosing Munster if you're unsure. You can even choose the speed and the type of voice that you hear it in as well. I actually have to admit I haven't tested the other features on Abair.ie because I think they're geared towards learners. You can type in something and you can hear yourself saying it. And then there's a core feature, which it's a beta, it's a trial version, which I still have to try. So I haven't tried them. But for homework, for learning, what I would use Abair.ie for is hearing things that can't be found on Teanglann.ie, especially whole sentences if you're reading with the kids. No Rud Keen's Martian, something like that. Now, Foclóir.ie has a new version of it as well. It has an Irish to Irish dictionary. But what I find Foclóir.ie amazing for is sentences. Because you can't trust ChatGPT yet, you can trust Foclóir.ie. So if I wanted a whole sentence with the verb huig, in the past tense, huig I went, huig me, then I would type that into Foclóir.ie, and down here you would get so many sentences. Now I think I might have mine on the Irish one, so let's go with English. When I scroll down, I've got loads and loads of different sentences. They have the English first and followed by the Irish with the verb here, and you can type in something, a full sentence if you want, and just see if it's there. There might be your exact phrase that you want, or there might be something similar. So if I want to say I heard a noise, let's see if they have that, and they do. So we have I heard a loud noise, hulamed chup ord. Now I would use turn for noise, or you can hear hulamed turn, I heard a noise. So if you click on here, you sometimes get more options. So here, I heard a loud noise, hulamed turn more, I heard a big noise, hulamed trup ord, I heard a loud noise. So you get loads and loads of different options. It's amazing for sentences. I hope that this video helps you. If you have any questions, you can pop them down underneath this video. Follow for more agus long ago. If you're a parent who would love help with the Irish language and feel confident helping your kids, then check out the free homework survival kit below. It's completely free and has loads of cool tips and tricks. If you would love to be able to make the Irish language a real language at home, not just a school subject, and be able to add in some Irish throughout your day, check out the Speak Irish at Home mini course or the Irish for Parents Resource Hub that has everything you need to understand the Irish language too.